What am I fans? I am back with another video of episode 77 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush. And I really love this episode. This is a brilliant finale to an arc. Just the weight behind it. It was just a brilliant moment. I would forget, even though it went for Yuga, I would forgive for this being the finale. It just felt more like a finale until the very end, though. And those two moments at the end kind of questioned me. I mean, see, honestly, this is not over. We got the next arc. We got the next arc. Don't forget that. There's still a lot of mystery, but it does have some answers to a lot of the questions we've had. And now a new mystery pops up. The very end pops up a new mystery for the final arc. I want to see what they can't wait to see what they do. Yep, arc with me in Japan on October 1st, 2023. Idol Master 88, I think it's called. The episode doesn't focus entirely on the duel. More simply, the duel does not take up the entire episode, which is a first. So, let's get into this brilliant episode. So, the episode opens up with episode opens up in the past without Urus and Kaido want to talk to Otis about possibly making an antagonist with the Belgians. We'll talk. But we do see a glimpse of what Otis is working on. Might be me, but it looked a bit like the Luke. It's also that the Luke is not a proper alien. What? Here's a theory. What if all the aliens aren't aliens? They're artificial creations. And that might be the reason why there are no aliens around in modern day, in the world of Sevens. That's just a theory. It's a possible theory there. Seeing a picture of the Luke, I can assume that the Luke is artificial himself, design-wise and personality after Luke, Yuga's friend. Alright, and it's been a while since I watched Sevens. What was Otis's motivation for destroying Rush duels and stuff? Go Rush actually improved a lot on the stuff that Sevens had. Its first episode was stellar. Its mystery set up a unique mystery. And it carries on through each storyline. I like that. It improved a lot of what Sevens did. And what a great episode ago. And guys, in just a few more days, we'll be getting Seven's World in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. So yeah, if you're a fan of Sevens, go to Duel Links when it comes out. I think in 3 days' time, maybe. So, Friday? It comes out on Friday? I'll check the date properly. I'm sure when Go Rush gets an English dub, which is definitely going to, since we've got the final batch of Sevens should be coming out pretty soon. Since the English of Dragon Quest is finished, dubbing all 100 episodes. You can watch all 100 episodes on BBC iPlayer. Alright, Sevens should be done dubbing soon. That means you can move on to Go Rush with a whole new cast. Anyway, after that flashback, come out of present day. Yuhi gonna do Udius and Kaido. Since Julius had already was speaking of something, Yuhi managed to figure something out about Julius. So the duel goes on. Seriously, Beza put in a joint tech card, seeing this might have happened. That guy is thinking ahead. Makes sense too. You can't deny the possibility that card could be used by someone else. So he created that backup plan just in case. Because he will happen again. He would definitely take over take on Julius. And the duel ends in a great way too. I can't really talk about that. Plus, there's a movie where there's a duel that Yuhi pulls out. That really surprised me. It's because it's something I wasn't expecting in the series. That was pretty cool. It's a familiar looking card too. I'll get there. So yeah. Meanwhile, Batman and Malibu are looking for Otis. Some location finds someone. It's revealed that Julius was coming. Julius Open was coming. He knew about Kaido for the start. It's warrior instincts, so he's prepared to lose. He could defeat him. That's a truly great moment too. Julius accepted his defeat to stop Kaido. He knew him the whole time and trusted his friends. That's why he didn't say anything until now. Man, that was actually pretty cool. I gotta admit, I like how these later arcs got a little more tense. Because one of my complaints with the Rush Duel series is the tensity. There's not much tenseness in the story. When you watch a Yu-Gi-Oh anime, it's all about the tenseness of a duel, like in the first arc of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. The Duelist Kingdom arc. Every duel's tense. Yugi can win, but the duel's tense. Because Yugi's grandfather's soul's on the line. And when his first loss against Kaiba later on in the arc, where they caught everyone off guard, he made it even more tense for his duels later on, until his final duel against Pegasus. Battle City arc wasn't as tense at the start, that is, but it grew tense along the way, because there was a tournament arc. So, yeah. Even in the non-canon arcs, it got tense. Dungeon Ice Monsters was a little tense, kind of tense. I think it was more tense in the manga. Good shit. Sorry. In the next canon duel story, more tenses even happened in one of the best non-canon arcs, the Waking the Dragons arc, which is a filler arc, and by YouTube Enigma, he said it was a good arc. It actually, it's not canon. It actually delved more deeper into the characters that the anime just decided to skip over, like the dark and light concept of Yugi and stuff. And I do agree, that was a really good arc, and the stakes were very high, especially during that arc. So if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, and I really suggest you check out the Wake of the Dragons arc, more over the Japanese version, because that's a better experience. Let's see. I can't wish they do release the Rush Duel series officially subbed on Crunchyroll. I know, Crunchyroll UK actually has Duel Monsters to Arc 5 subbed. Brains is what I mean. Mine is Zexo. All officially subbed. Since Zexo just has the dub for some reason. So I'm going to watch the unofficial dub online. Sorry. I don't want to watch the English dub of Zexo since I already got the dub on DVD. I want to watch it in its original Japanese format. Oh well. Hey, Kaido's started to try to take over Julius at the slight moment of hesitation. Julius was prepared for that too. And the battle between, even though Udius it was a risky situation for Udius, he could be lost forever. It seems Udius lost because Kaido's taking over that. Yuhi knows Udius better than anyone. Udius used that as a way to see through Kaido's memories. Seeing this relationship with Oda is, you know, they're like family. And he hints that he may still be the final antagonist. I'll get that bit later. I'll talk about that later. Anyway, go. We learn about galaxies. Each Metal created specific galaxies. That's Kaido. If he has a chance to travel to that location, he should. I'll visit that day. As these oldest left Earth. But there's a twist to that later on. So yeah, the duel continues, but Yuhi pulls up a trump card. Pulls out a trump card with polymerization. Nothing else new to the fan base. Polymerization is a fusion spell used in the main TCG. It was more simply, if you grew up in the 2000s, you probably know that from GX, like I do. GX used fusions quite a lot. It was focused on the fusion aspect. This was a new gimmick. It was already appeared in Duel Monsters, but not that focused on it, just focused on the regular duels. GX focuses more on the fusion, and a great duel between July and whatever Bastion's Japanese name was, is that July had to figure out a way to win without using his fusions. Look, I'm just saying, I was surprised to see polymerization when they used the normal color fusion. Seeing as a fusion spell can only fuse 2 cards on the field. But as you know, polymerization can use up to 3 monsters on the field or hand. From either your field or hand, or both. This makes it a very useful spell. Did Besa make the polymerization spell just for this? That slight bastard. He definitely predicted this was going to happen. Still, it's caught me off guard to see polymerization. With that, you fusion summons with all 3 of the ace monsters. All 3 monsters. And defeats Kaido. It's a truly great moment. Yuhi won the duel. And views to Kaido that he already lost back to Udius. And tells him what Udius was up to. To understand him. Was doing that to understand him more. The person who Ranma and Manabu ran to was Yuga. It actually has been a bit of a while since we last saw Yuga. Shinkaito was not talking at the time. He was there but didn't speak and must have been shut down or something, even though he was still hovering. So I'm sure Yuga is going to appear more promptly in the next arc. Yuhi. Yuga had the same idea as them and reveals what happened. We actually see what happened. Kaido will let his master leave, and his master understood that he will not be able to set his feelings much. While considering his feelings and get sucked into the galaxy? That's confusing. But it's actually revealed by Yuga that probably wasn't Otis. Most of it was his Earth Damar. The real Otis is actually in present day somehow in present day, possibly that is possibly in present day, lost in space. But I can't say the same about Yuga. Maybe. No, we may get more concrete uploads in the next arc, which is definitely going to be the final arc. Just way things are going. So I guess Otis must have felt lonely, out in space at the time. So yeah. It's a truly good emotion, and as Kaido now unlocks his heart. Truly good moment. As the second opening plays in the background. As now they celebrate the tournament winner in Yuhi. But scene spins are not over as we get some ominous spin. Like Kaido had some idea in the backup plan or something. Because when Yuhi shouts his victory cheer, was happy they won. We cut to a background showing us one of those joint take cards we used in the duel. But its name was but it has a different name. Darkness Tyrant. Darkness card? What? That means confusing. Even Yuhi acknowledges in the preview that something's not right. And before I cut things off, I actually want to mention something here. And Yuhi cheers, happy that he won. He sounded different. I know it's not me missing anything. He actually did sound different. Like he was played by a female actor. Because don't forget, Yuhi was always played by a male actor throughout the entirety of the season. And he does a more deeper voice now, since Yuhi's older and more mature. It's weird. I don't think that's a mistake either. This is gonna be bugging me now until I see episode 78. This is gonna be bugging me now. So yeah, we got 92 episodes left. Since there are 92 episodes, probably the season. Let me think. It's only 7 plus 13. 7 plus 3 equals 10. Sorry guys, I just paused this to do some math. So, yeah, I don't think it'll be if they're gonna be 92 episodes, then that'll be around 13 then it'll be around 15, not 13. Because I just did the math, 77 plus 13 equals 90. So, might be 90 episodes. 2 episodes less, but it makes sense. They can wrap up all the content they need to. Or they could go a little longer with 15. I don't know that. Fat boy! So, yeah. It makes me excited for the next episode. So, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please thumbs up button. Want to see more? Subscribe to the channel. No Kishima. Be able to always come to the future. See you guys later for Zombie 100 Bucket List of the Death, episode 9. Kill Phoenix out.